And like you said, the EPL is back. We started the highlights this morning with we started with La Liga and a bit of Serie A. I remember on the Prime Sports Group on King's Chat, you were talking about the Serie A game between Juve and Inter. How that Singapore people are at it again. It's either Singapore or Malaysia, but somebody is doing something somewhere, and the goals just kept going. It kept going ding dong.
Yeah, ding dong.
This equalize, score, equalize, lead, equalize, and final winner. 4-3 it ended. It's been a while since we saw that kind of football. Since the last we had that kind of football was the Champions League semi-final between Barca and Inter.
Yes.
That's the last time we saw that kind of
end-to-end
oscillating football where this side scores, this side scores, this side scores. And so it was good to see that. Are they trying to restore faith that football is back? We know we can't have it like the past, but at least we're seeing, and now
we are seeing goals.
Exactly. Barca 6. We showed that a moment ago.
Manchester derby 3-0. Games you feel that should have been cagey.
Yeah.
We are seeing goals scored. But football. Many people have different school of thoughts. For me, I look at those games and I think I'm not looking at the goal scorers. I'm saying, why are you conceding those amount of goals? But football is about, entertainment, and people want to see goals. And that's why probably people didn't like the likes of Jose Mourinho, because you would not let the ball pass into his own net. But again, it depends on how you see it. Are you saying that the attackers are better now, or the defenders are just not up to par? Letting those kind of, or the coaches are not tactically defensive enough. For me, this is my own theory. I just feel that now every coach wants to play attacking football. Every coach has that philosophy. The Guardiola's philosophy. You see, every coach wants to maintain possession. So it's about who wins possession, wins the game. They don't even care about their back line. You want to recruit a defender. If the defender is not a ball-playing defender, even if you are not good with your defensive abilities, but you can play the ball from the back, you already won, in the team. So I think that's how football, has evolved too. But again, we still see teams that, a little bit defensive-minded. You don't want them to, they don't want to score. They pack the ball, especially the smaller teams. They know they can't come toe-to-toe with the firepower you have.
Yeah.
If you think, if you had watched the Liverpool versus Burnley, you know what I'm talking about, where, it was a defensive master play from Burnley. But, at the end of the day, 95th penalty from Salah won that game for them. So, but good to see those kind of games, back-to-back, goals. I was just, at the point when Inter scored 3-2, I said, they've come back to, I didn't see Juve coming, but Juve had to score 2 goals.
I win it.
Did I say poor goalkeeping also? Because
Summer was was unusually
like 35 years, 30 years. You should be seeing
this is your forte.
Yeah,
this is what you will have done.
But it is what
I thought I was the only one who noticed that. Anyways, we're going to dwell a bit more on the EPL because I haven't really spoken about the EPL this season. No. I'm already on loan now. Somebody put it on the group yesterday after City beats United in the Manchester derby. I said, Pastor Austin, what was my thought on the game? I said, congratulations, City. Number one, like I said on Friday, I didn't see them winning. I said I saw a repeat of last season, 2-1, but it just dawned on me that it wasn't Amorim then, really. So, sorry. But so when I'm not going to take any glory in it. I'm already on loan to Fulham. I'm with Fulham, so I'm with my Nigerian boys. I was surprised Chukwueze he didn't make the list at all. He didn't make the team. I hope he's not injured.
No, he's not injured. And news for people that want to know what happened. And news from Fulham is that, it was a deadline move.
Okay, so they're still tidying up his paperwork.
So, no. So after the deadline move, after he signed paperwork, he flew straight to Nigeria for the World Cup qualifiers. He had not had any training. It's just like the same thing that happened to Isak. Deadline training. He didn't participate in their game. So the coach said that, you know what, they are going to have opportunities to have more training with the team.
Okay.
Get to blend in before they make their signing. So their first game. So Chukwueze, I'm sure, will take part in the next games that are coming. But for now, the coach just wants him to mingle more with the team and have training.
Makes sense.
But for me, I think it was a good week for Premiership matches. The big game, the Manchester derby, 3-0. I don't think I saw that huge scoreline coming from where City was coming from. But I think they do have a very good goalkeeper in Donnarumma.
And the big question I want to ask is, everybody kept blaming Onana this, Onana that. Bayern has continued exactly where Onana stopped and is conceding, if not even more goals than Onana did.
Can I give you a stat?
Tell me.
Yesterday evening, Besiktas versus Trabzonspor. That's the new team Onana is. Guess who was the man of the match?
Onana.
Onana was the man of the match. They lost that game 1-0.
Yes.
But Onana stood out. I think he made 8 great saves. They could have been down there. So he was the man of the match. Again, it's beginning to question.
I saw that same post yesterday, and the Manchester United fans came for the poster of that post saying that, what are you trying to say? This. But it's glaring for all to see. I kept telling our Manchester United colleague upstairs in the office that the players are not the problem.
Rasmus Højlund.
He scored.
Scored for Napoli.
McTominay was player of the season for Napoli when he played half the season.
If Onana can be man of the match.
The same Onana.
That means we have to switch our
Rashford succeeding. Anthony, he has done man of the match. He has had man of the match performances multiple times with Real Betis. So all your outcasts are doing well outside your system. So it's pretty straightforward. And for me, that's the highlight I want to bring for today. Manchester United, what is going on? I remember when Chelsea was going down that downward spiral some seasons ago. Everybody was on Chelsea's case. They spent so much. Now, who's worse off for it? At least Chelsea can tell you that, with all the money they spent, they've won 2 trophies, one European trophy and one the first Club World Cup.
Yeah.
They've won it. So they will tell you, this is what we put our money into. Can you justify other teams that have spent almost the same amount? There's some managers, I won't call their name because they're playing great football right now, but I'll leave them since they're doing well in terms of getting results, getting the job done. But maybe for some teams, trophies are not the big picture. Playing better football is the big picture for some. So it's fine. I'll respect that if that's your opinion. But for Manchester United, no, I'm not going to take it. You've put in so much. You've brought in so many coaches. The coaches have said so many things. You've castigated so many players. You've blamed so many players. Is this person? Is that person? Is this? Even the legendary Cristiano Ronaldo said, fix your club. Fix your training facilities. Fix this. You criticized him, said, is this, is that, is the reason why your team is not playing, blah, 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 blah. Your highest goal scorer, you kicked him out.
They've renovated them.
They've renovated. They need to renovate the club's mindset.
So another thought that came to my mind was, if only, I remember, I don't know, I remember when the APL was about to start, myself and Aki, and Kola, especially if you called in and said, Aki to also share the same opinion that the squad, not good enough. There are some players that are playing for Manchester United that they feel that, Manchester United quality.
Dixon, I get what you mean.
So I was thinking, maybe, just maybe.
Okay.
Because if the money wasn't there, to actually equip this squad, especially in the midfield, I think the midfield, especially defensive midfield, maybe to the defense also, something is lacking. Maybe they'd have sold the Bruno Fernandes for 100 million.
And Porto.
Cash in on him and go.
You want to sell your best player? They're finished. Maybe it's relegation.
But where is the best player? Where is he?
Is he going to keep? Is he the one that's going to catch the ball that by that left court? Did they not sign Delete for big money? By the time you look at the match, I don't agree that it's the players. All those players, goals. If those players go somewhere else, fine, it's City. City had a point to prove. City came with vengeance in that game.
They're playing at home.
They lost at home last season. They scored first, and so they came with vengeance to win that game. It's only Brighton that's taught City a lesson that I beat you last season, I'll beat you this season. Because that's what they did this season, really. But see, Guardiola, we all know Guardiola. He's that kind of petty coach. He can be vengeful, and he keeps a grudge against certain teams. But when you're good, you're good. So for me, I don't agree with that school of thought that the players are not good enough. Mbeumo is not good enough with his numbers from last season.
So you talk about numbers now. Let me talk about numbers. You look at Amorim's numbers, very, very poor. I think
it's Amorim that is the problem.
And he has come to say he won't change. If you listen to his post-match press conference, he has said that he won't change his philosophy. He's going to play the same way he knows how to play. And if the people upstairs think otherwise, they should change the man. What does it say?
Once coaches come to make this kind of comment, it means their jobs are already been threatened. The numbers are on the screen. You want to join the conversation, you can, but I don't know if you should, because we're going to jump into the highlights in a second. For me, the fact that those players that were kicked out are thriving, it just lets me know that it was never the players all along.
If Onana can thrive.
Onana, is it his first match?
His first game.
His first game, he wins man of the match. Maybe you were doing me Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish won player of the month for last season. Did you see Doku against Man United? It's Doku.
Who is he dribbling?
It's now who is he dribbling? It's now who is he dribbling?
Can he dribble Van Dijk?
Yes. Yes. Anyways, I'm just saying, so sometimes, let's be honest and say it as it is. I think, when it's easy to blame the players, this person is the problem. Onana is a basket. Well, basket has turned to Peter Cech somewhere else. So who are you going to blame exactly? Do you want to blame the coach? You can't blame the coach. He's coming from Sporting with an excellent record until he came to United. Rashford to Barca is striving. Before Barca, he was in Aston Villa. And he really proved himself at Aston Villa. Anthony to Real Betis did some good work. Scott McTominay to Napoli, player of the season. All the people you pushed out and said excess load, proved that they are not the problem. You sacked your coach because you thought the coach was that coach was a problem because he just did 2 games and they sacked him again. Yeah. So that coach was a problem. But now you have a coach from somewhere else that's talking about Amorim. Yeah. Fantastic with Sporting and everything. Maybe he should have carried Gyökeres, I don't know. But you came in and he seems to be worse than Ten Hag.
Now, this is what Manchester United fans are saying with this your analogy. Let me reply you. Not
I would love to hear if a tourist response to if he's watching.
This is their words. When they say the players are not good enough, not that they are not good, and they can go to the leagues and score 10 goals, 6 goals in one game. But you are wearing a Manchester United shirt, which the pressure is higher. Like you miss a tackle, pressure. You just miss a tackle, not just concede. You miss a tackle, they will come for you. Now these players are good enough for smaller teams. They can go to Triangle Sport, they can go to other teams and play well. But when you wear the shirt of Manchester, the burden that comes with it, the huge tax, the enormous expectation that comes, they can't live up to that standard. And that's why they are not performing well in Manchester United. And that's some school of thought that are thinking that,
I have a response to that, but go ahead.
If you have to play for Manchester United, you have to be brilliant. 100%.
Okay.
There's no day, every day, you have to take 3 points.
Quick question.
Yes, please.
Were they always brilliant all along?
Manchester United.
No. I'm talking of back to the Fergie days. Watching it now, objectively, seeing the dubious calls that were being made. I don't know, for some strange reason, on my timeline, it just flashed an epic game against Tottenham. The ball bounced at the back of the net. The keeper pushed it out, and the linesman did.
There's no VAR.
If VAR existed, Man, you won't have up to 5 trophies. I dare say it.
But we have seen VAR look away.
No. At least VAR is looking away. How many people respect Liverpool's win last season? Not so many people respect it because they feel VAR aided them and played against Arsenal. A lot of people think so. A lot of Arsenal fans believe that VAR was against them. You can't argue against it. How many red cards, unjust red cards, you come and apologize the next day? Oh, we're sorry, we saw the referee made a mistake. We saw that happen last season. Liverpool giving lifelines multiple times. City giving lifelines multiple times.
But okay, I get you when you talk about those kind of.
I'm not saying they didn't have players. They had players, but how was Roy Keane able to do the things he did and go scot-free with it?
Now, I get you, but I think the refereeing then, maybe
Fergie's last season that he won the title, they just did it as send forth. How many teams were robbed for him to get that title?
Oh, they'll tell you have no proof.
You have proof. The match is there. The match is there. I mean, nobody's... some of the commentators were even saying, how can they let this happen? So, because we saw it and the referee said it's a goal, does it mean we were wrong? We're not wrong. We were right. The referee was wrong.